What is up, YouTube? My name is RSMario here, bringing you another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet video. Alright, so we got a little bit to talk about with DLC. It looks like Ilca might be working on a new project. It seems like they're ramping up their hiring process for a new project, as well as a very interesting copyright that the Pokemon Company, has renewed for 2023. So we're going to talk about all that today. Of course, if you want to continue getting videos like this from me, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that stuff that YouTube requires you to do to continue getting videos from me, as well as follow me at twitter.com/rsmario128. Like my video tweet, share my video tweet, and I will shout you out at the end of the video, as well as follow my second channel, The Loot Box Hero. Slightly different vibe over there. It's a little bit more commentary than it is, news and stuff. But it is pretty cool though. It's been kind of popping lately, so you can check that out if you want to join the Loot Box Hero wave, as well as drop a comment down below to help the channel grow. Let's get into the news. Alright, so let's get on into the news. Now, I did forget to say Merry Christmas to everybody. I didn't see you over Christmas, so I did record some videos before Christmas, but they didn't get out in time, so it was what it was. But Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. Well, I'll probably see you more before the New Year, but Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all that good stuff. But let's get on into the news. So the first one is this shot that I found on Reddit, and it's a shot that is from what is supposed to be that little piece of land in the northeastern portion of Paldea, which might be the southeast portion of Kalos, or more than likely it's just another piece of Paldea. Now, the theory here is that this is Catalonia. Now, in real life, Catalonia actually does want to separate itself from Spain, for various different cultural, historical reasons that it will probably make this video too long if I got into. But it is interesting. If you ever want to go and dive down a weird historical rabbit hole, dive down the different parts of Spain, Catalonia, all that kind of, dive into that rabbit hole. It's pretty interesting read. But yeah, so this more than likely is going to be where the DLC takes place. And I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. Because a lot of people are saying that, the DLC might be Kalos in general. That would be a massive undertaking. The only way they will be able to do it would be to have a part of Kalos be the DLC without having the whole thing. Which takes me into the other news story that we have today, and that is apparently there is a copyright that was dropped for Pokemon X and Y. So Nintendo, Creatures, and Game Freak have re-registered the Pokemon X and Y logos in Japan. Now, nobody really knows why they did this. More than likely, they did this just to maintain the copyrights. Because I don't know how long copyrights last in Japan, but it's been about 10 years since X and Y. So, more than likely, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? They just, keeping those trademarks. But if you want to put your aluminum foil, conspiracy theory helmet on, you could say that they could be doing this to prepare for an X and Y themed DLC, or maybe even a full-blown X and Y remake. Now, I don't think the latter is the case, mainly because, one, why would they skip over Unova? Because technically Unova is the next remake. I don't think they would just skip Unova, skip Generation 5 altogether, and go straight to Generation 6. But it's a possibility. More than likely is there could be some X and Y themed stuff in the upcoming DLC. That could be what it is, But more than likely, if you take the helmet off, then it's probably just to maintain that copyright. Now, there's some other really interesting things that connect, Paldea to Kalos and X and Y to Scarlet and Violet. Like the egg Pokemon, or the third legendary, or the pit Pokemon, whatever you want to call it. It seems to have like these kind of like hexagonal scales that look kind of like Zygrade, which of course we all know that the Zygrade, at least in my opinion, the Zygrade story was never finished. You know what I'm saying? So I could definitely see them kind of doing that with Scarlet and Violet. Not to mention, my theory is that the whole Area Zero, the whole crater, was caused by AZ's like super weapon. That's my theory. My theory is that AZ's like the place that they were fighting, the place that Kalos was fighting against, was Paldea. I mean, because they're linked. You know what I'm saying? Spain and France fought for years. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, yeah, more than likely, AZ's super weapon was used to end the war with Paldea, and the Area Zero was the result. You know, again, I haven't beat the game yet, so you know, I might be wrong. All right. All right. In our last news story of the day, we have Ilca, everybody's favorite Pokemon development team that made apparently a better Pokemon game than Scarlet and Violet. You know, sarcasm. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that these freaking user generated like aggregated like critic systems are freaking stupid. Like anybody going by, you know, these systems is crazy, because any user could come in and just put in a review to, you know, say that they don't like the game and bring the score down. So, but apparently though, you know what I'm saying, the Diamond and Pearl remake was better than Scarlet and Violet according to them. But yeah, so Ilca put out a notice today. It said, "Hello, this is Ilca PR. Notice of recruitment for new large scale projects using Unreal Engine 5. This time, I will be lead AI designer." I don't know why the music symbols right there, but okay. Since the business contents are summarized in the image, if you are interested, I would appreciate if you would apply. And so basically then they have this image here that basically says they're looking for a lead AI designer for Unreal Engine 5. So, now, this could mean a couple things. Now, technically, Ilca was a support studio before they made the Diamond and Pearl remake. They were a support studio. So, you know, they could be doing this to help support Game Freak or another studio on a different game. And they just, I mean, this is what I was thinking with Unreal Engine 5. You know, they could be, you know, going to support a different project. Or they could be doing the full-blown game studio thing of ramping up hiring for their own project. Now, to be honest, I didn't completely hate the Diamond and Pearl remake like a lot of people do. I thought it was serviceable. I mean, of course, did I want more from a Diamond and Pearl remake? Yes, but we also got Legends Arceus, so you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, no, I didn't completely hate the DP remake that Ilca made. So if I was a businessman, if I was at Game Freak, I would definitely want to keep Ilca as a team designing their own game. You know what I'm saying? A smaller but still kind of regular Pokemon project. Something like a straight up, you know, Gen 5 remake, while I let the main Game Freak teams do something different. You know what I'm saying? This way they can be more experimental and they can kind of work and do that kind of stuff. That would actually work out pretty good. I mean, to be honest, because look what we got. We got, for people who did not want something experimental like Legends Arceus, they got BDSP. For people who didn't like BDSP, you got Legends Arceus. I actually think the system is pretty good. Just hopefully just don't release them so close together next time. So this way they're not cannibalizing each other as far as the fan base goes, like, you know, and how much they sell. But yeah, I think this is pretty good. So Ilca could be amping up for their own project, you know, or they could be going to support another studio. Now the interesting thing is they're working with Unreal Engine 5. So this is what really leads me to think that they're probably working with another studio on a different game. Because why would you need Unreal Engine 5 in a Pokemon game? Unless that Pokemon game is a next generation Pokemon game. meaning that this game is going to be on a next generation console. Alright, so that's about it for this. Of course, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that good stuff that YouTube requires you to do to continue getting videos from me. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Twitter. Check out the second channel, Lootbox Hero. Drop a comment down below. And as always, people, keep it real. And I hope you have some happy holidays.